and that is absolutely fantastic, and I hope that you get a repeat of that today. The forecast I've seen says that it's to brighten up. It's supposed to be a nice afternoon, and I do hope that you get a nice afternoon and that you beat last year's figures. I can't think of a better cause than Help for Heroes, and it's great that you're supporting them in this way. Bryn and Lynn Parry, who are the co-founders of Help for Heroes, are a quite remarkable couple. A couple of people who went along to visit the wounded at Selly Oak Hospital in Birmingham, and were so touched by what they saw that they just felt they had to do something about it. And so they set up Help for Heroes, and we all now know the massive success story that Help for Heroes has been. The latest figure that I've had is that Help for Heroes is raising somewhere in the region of £1 million a week for our wounded soldiers, and that is quite phenomenal if you think about nearly £50 million a year. And I was delighted to see that they were recently able to open the first phase of the development which they're supporting at Headley Court, the rehabilitation centre for the war wounded. I think perhaps we've all become a bit immune to seeing the return, sadly, the repatriation of our dead soldiers and the cortèges going through Wootton Bassett and all that that involves. And perhaps at times we tend to forget that for every dead soldier who is repatriated, there are literally dozens of soldiers who come back with life-changing injuries. Loss of limbs, some cases severe mental stress, but illnesses which change their whole way of living when they come back to the UK, and they really do face a very uncertain future when they come back, and they need all the help and the support that we, the members of the public, can give them. We recently had a royal visit in Derbyshire from His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent, and by coincidence the previous day coming to Derbyshire he had been to Selly Oak, and he hadn't been to Selly Oak for several years, and he was telling me the huge differences that he saw when he went to Selly Oak in terms of the numbers of people in that hospital and the severity of their injuries. So let's bear all that in mind, as hopefully you all have fun here at Chellaston today. I do hope, as I say, you get a fantastic day weather-wise, and I look forward to hearing that you beat last year's figure and got over that £10,000 mark, and hopefully you'll get the same 3,000 people back today as you had last year. Many, many thanks for inviting us to come along. Sadly we're only here very briefly, but thanks for inviting us to come along, and I declare the fun day open. Many thanks indeed.